better. I take great pride in that. I mean, I said Monday, I think, you work your whole career for opportunities like coaching at Auburn, and I've done it before and had great success with offensive numbers and things, and so it's something that doesn't set well for sure with you, and I anticipate that not happening again. Yeah, had a great day today. Kicked 251-yarders, and just couldn't be more pleased and happy for him. So I think that's feel very confident now in where he's at.
Okay, the comments of Coach Hugh Freeze heading into Saturday's Auburn-Georgia game, and joining us on the line now, Mr. Auburn, Kevin Fichtner. Kevin, great to see you. It is the oldest rivalry in the Deep South, many say, but do you know what the actual oldest game, the first game to be played in the Deep South, actually was? As he
You tell
stutters.
me. You tell me.
It was Wofford and Furman
Okay.
in
That's
1889, I think it was.
all right. What were
So
you, 3 years old in that game? What?
about 3.5, yes. Anyway, what did you think? Hugh Freeze commenting there, talking about the offense a little bit, talking about Alex McPherson some. The Georgia defense has given up some points this year. The big question, I guess, going into this one is, can Auburn put some points on the scoreboard and make those new video boards light up this weekend?
Yeah, let's talk the positive news first. Hearing good news about McPherson continuing to get better. You said he hit a couple 50-yarders in practice this week. Well, hopefully he'll be able to do that in the game against Georgia this weekend. Hopefully it'll be a close game, and he'll have a chance to give us a win or keep us in the game if he gets that opportunity. So that's the good news. Bad news is, yes, the offense is the biggest problem. I mean, we've been talking about it for 3 weeks. He's been talking about it for 3 weeks. He knows the problem. Let's sure hope that he can adjust or has fixed that problem since A&M 2 weeks ago. It's the biggest question on everybody's mind. Can we move the ball? Can we protect the quarterback? Can we block the quarterback? We've heard about the hearing aids, the hearing problems for the O-linemen. I mean, we're going to have a home game. It's going to be loud, and maybe it won't be loud when we're on offense. So we have to move the ball. We will see it every Saturday with other teams. Why can't we do it? He's an offensive-minded coach. This is the game that fans are going to make or break. We're either going to continue to ride with Auburn, support them, or we're going to look towards basketball season. This is the game.
Exactly right. And Hugh Freeze, he's had good success pretty much everywhere he's been on offense. So at some point, he's going to turn that tide and get things going offensively. And Kevin, he talked about something I've mentioned a couple times this year about Jackson Arnold this week at his press conference, that maybe Jackson is a little too tentative. Maybe he's got to play a little freer. Maybe he's got to let that ball go and get it to our playmakers who we've recruited to, these wide receivers, Cam Coleman, Eric Singleton, all those guys who can catch the football. Perry Thompson hasn't caught a whole lot yet, but we have to get those guys the football, especially in a big game like Saturday.
Yeah, and you got to do it early in their game, and you got to do it early when they're in their routes. You can't do it you can't wait, hold that ball while they're getting covered. You do it. You throw the ball before they've hit their route, and that way when they turn, it's in their hands. But yes, we have the weapons to do it. And yes, I would rather see him throw 5 interceptions against Georgia than take 7 sacks by holding on to the ball.
And speaking of early on, a lot of people speculating that Auburn may try to run the football against this Georgia front seven. Coach Freeze says they're a little less twitchy maybe than they have been in the past. I don't know how that plays into the run game, but do you think we will come out and try to run the football at the beginning of this game, or are we just going to go to the quick pass again?
No, if he's smart, he will try to pound and ground to begin this game. Ground and pound, whatever, how you want to say it. I think the running game needs to be a big part of our offense on Saturday against Georgia. Number one, it keeps our defense off the field if we can get some first downs, and it keeps their defense on the field. It keeps our crowd involved in the game if we're on the field a little bit longer, not doing 3 and outs. But I think you have to establish a run. I think everybody thinks you have to establish a run. We have 2 great running backs that want that ball, that can do good things with the ball in their hands. O-line can block for a few seconds, and then they're on their way. I think this is the year, if any year against Georgia's defense to be able to run the ball. And then maybe you open up your pass game. But I don't want to see Jackson Arnold going back for 35 attempts in passing. I'd rather see him go 20, 22, 18, whatever it might be. The lower the pass attempts for him, I think the better it is for us in our offense.
And maybe Jackson runs a little bit more in this ball
Even
game
that,
like he
yeah.
did against Baylor. And perhaps Alex is a factor and is a little bit healthier and can hit some field goals, which could help us if it's a close game Saturday. Cam Newton, jersey retired Saturday before the game. Give me your favorite memory of Cam Newton in that 2010 season.
Gosh, there are so many. I mean, before we even knew who he was, it was the Clemson game when we went to overtime, and that was kind of a, oh man, we got a chance. And then the following week, I believe, or within the next couple of weeks, we played South Carolina, and that's kind of when he had his breakout game. But there's so many memories. Coming back against Bama, and doing what he did against them to beat Bama when they were up big in Tuscaloosa. But I would say probably the Clemson game kind of first put him on the map. We're like, oh, this guy's huge. He can do things. He's got an arm. He can run the ball. And in Gus Malzahn's offense, as when he was a coordinator, it just worked out perfect.
I remember that LSU run. I remember the touchdown run, the short one against Alabama. Of course, him holding his hand over his mouth in Tuscaloosa. But the big question maybe is, how will Cam be dressed Saturday night?
Well, I guarantee you he's going to wear a hat. I don't know which one he's going to be. He's going to have a hat, and his hair is going to be going through it. He might be in some fatigues. He could be in, who knows what he's going to wear, but maybe he'll have his number 2 jersey on, and he'll wear his old, be able to support Auburn that way. But whatever it's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. He's going to get a great standing ovation. The people love him. They remember him. He was a big part of our history now, and being retired up there with, the others that are on the Hall of Fame for Auburn it's going to be great to see.
Yep. It's going to be fun to see Cam Newton. I'm sure a pep talk before the game for the guys. And it would be nice if we could take him to Big Mike's Steakhouse before the game, wouldn't it be?
Yes, I know he would definitely eat a 24-ounce steak by himself. You and I, we're probably going to split that one, but I think he could handle a 24-ouncer by himself.
Yeah, Big Mike's Steakhouse, a place to be. Friday night, Saturday night, heading up to the game. It's a night game, of course, this week. So check them out, BigMikeSteakhouse.com. They've got the best ribeyes, the best fillets, the best New York strips. They've got the Shug Jordan strip if you want that. Great salads, great sandwiches. And Kevin, you could hang out in the late afternoon and watch a little bit of the ball games before the Auburn game, have a drink, and then head to the stadium.
And that's great. You can save your money from concessions at the stadium by going to Big Mike's earlier in the day. And like you said, watching those games, filling your belly up, getting a little tasty beverage. And then when you go to the stadium, you'll be full and hopefully ready to cheer on our Tigers beat Georgia.
You get that great ribeye, the great potato, the home field salad, and great bread and a beverage as well. Go by and see him this weekend, BigMikeSteakhouse.com. All right, Kevin, appreciate you joining us. Enjoy the ball game this weekend. I know you'll be there, and hopefully a big Auburn win, and War Eagle.
War Eagle, Doug, real quick. Hey, don't remember, we got 2 volleyball games this week. Friday night, we're playing against Vandy, and then Sunday, we are home as well against Missouri, who is ranked 25th in the country. So we'll see what these ladies can do on Friday and Sunday.